When you watch manifestation and law of attraction videos like this, or read the books, or attend the free seminars, are you often left thinking, yes, I already know this. Yes, I know that. But your results still aren't changing. The income, the success, the clients you want in your business still doesn't change. If so, this video is for you. And I'm going to share with you how to break free from the learning zone and get into the manifestation and results zone. Hello there, my name is Kirsty. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you unlock your mind, your power, and your untapped potential so that you can manifest the business and life that you have been dreaming of. Okay, so let's talk about the learning zone. This is the place we come to collect knowledge. We find ourselves, especially as entrepreneurs, binge watching manifestation videos and law of attraction videos, learning more, learning from this person, from that person, from the other person, just collecting more knowledge. And the truth is, you already know. You already know what it is, you already know how to do it, but things aren't changing. And it's because you know it conceptually, but you haven't quite embodied it yet. It hasn't become integral to who you are, to how you think, how you feel, and how you act. It hasn't been integrated. It hasn't been implemented. So this is so frustrating because we do think, I know it. And then because things aren't changing, we start telling ourselves it just doesn't work. We lose our belief in it, we start doubting, and then even worse, we make it mean something about us. We start saying, it just doesn't work for me. I'm no good at it. I'm not good enough. And this is so disempowering and really crippling to our success as well. So we really, really don't want to do that. So we want to break free from this learning zone. And remember, it's not our fault that this is where we get stuck, because we have been taught this since we were at school. At school, we read something, we learned it, we had to memorize it, and then we took a test. And that was how we were shown to learn. We weren't shown how to apply it in the real world. We weren't shown how to implement it within our daily life. It was read or be taught, remember, memorize, take a test. So this is how we've been conditioned to learn, but it's not actually ever going to get us results in business. And you probably already know this when it comes to strategy, because you could learn about a strategy, but if you're not going to implement it, nothing is going to change. And it's the same with manifestation. You can learn about the concepts, the principles. Ultimately, it's always the same thing. And unless you learn ways to embody that and actually implement it, then nothing's going to change. So just going back to the school example, just think of like the most common examples, algebra or learning another lesson, because you're not out doing it every day unless you have a reason to use algebra. I don't know, maybe you do in your business or in your life. But personally, I don't know how to do algebra anymore. That's long gone. I've long forgotten. I passed my tests, I got my GCSEs, stopped maths at GCSE level, and then didn't use it again. Didn't use any of it again. You know, calculators, phones. Now we've got Alexa to work out our maths sums, haven't we? Not sure it's a good thing or bad thing, but you get the point. I'm not using that. I'm not practicing it. I'm not implementing it in my daily life. It's long gone. It's long gone. And it's the same with languages. I learned French and German. And although I can remember a little bit, like I can barely remember any German, but I can remember a lot more French. But again, I'm not using it, and I haven't used it for years and years and years, for decades. That makes me sound old. So because I'm not using it, again, it's gone. Like, it will be activated again. It will be, you know, if I was to go and live there for 6 months, sure, I'd pick up the language really, really quickly. But without putting yourself in that environment and without making yourself do the things you've learned to do, then you're not, it just doesn't stay, right? It's not around. So they're just two sort of tangible, practical examples I wanted to share with you so that you can see how this is working. So I just want to give you a quick check-in right now. Okay, this is like a little test to see where you are on this. Anyone that has learned about law of attraction and manifestation knows or would have heard the feeling is the secret. So you know it's about energy, you know it's about emotion, you know you've got to feel how you will feel. You know your feelings are really, really powerful in all of this, right? So you've got these massive goals of becoming a millionaire, of becoming a 7-figure business owner, 6-figure business owner, whatever it is. Like, how would that feel? That's what we're taught. How would you feel if you were that person now? How would you feel if that was your reality? So first of all, just give me a yes in the comments. Let me know, is this something you conceptually know? Is this something you already know? Is this something you've learned, right? Then my second question to you is, how often in the day are you able to maintain that? Now, bearing in mind, our emotions are allowed to go up and down. We're having a human experience. We're meant to feel it all. But is that your dominant vibration? And how many times during the day, especially if the answer is no, do you actually check in with yourself, with your thoughts and your emotions and your actions to see if they are actually aligned to what it is that you want, the outcome that you want, the end result? How many times do you actually check in? For me, for the longest time, it was in the morning. I'd get myself set up, I'd have my morning routine, I would visualize and meditate, do all the things, I'd feel amazing. And then I could be feeling really frustrated, really doubtful, full of fear, full of frustration, really pissed off by the end of the day, right? With work or whatever wasn't going my way or challenges. That is not maintaining that dominant vibration. And it's okay to feel like that, but unless you're regularly checking in, like, I didn't need to get to that stage. I could have curbed it at the start of it. I could have become aware when it was happening, and I could have shifted the emotion. This is the kind of implementation and embodiment we're talking about. Like, most of us it's effort. It feels like way too much effort to do this. I haven't got time to set my alarm every couple of hours. I'm not saying you have to, I'm just using it as an example. I haven't got time to set my alarm every 2 hours and check in with myself. I don't want to check in with myself. Our mind comes up with all the excuses, all the reasons why not, or tells us it's silly, all the rest of it. But if we know that the feeling is the secret and we are not doing what we need to do to keep that feeling up, to raise our vibration, to make sure we're in the right frequency, still allowing the movement of emotions to go through us, but it's the dominant frequency, the dominant vibration, the dominant emotion we're talking about. If we're not willing to do that, then how can we expect to manifest what we want? So this is just an example of all of this. And when we think about our business, and we think about all of the things we've learned, the strategies, the things on the platforms, we've done all these courses, all these things, there will be so much of it that we're not implementing. So where in your business have you learned things? But then when you're really honest with yourself, you're not actually doing them. You're not actually practicing them because it feels too hard. It feels uncomfortable. You don't like it. Where in your business are you lacking discipline of showing up anyway? Where in your business are you not showing up because you don't feel like it, because you feel fear, because you feel doubt, because you're telling yourself that inner critic is going mad and it's telling you that it's not going to work anyway? This is stopping us from actually doing the things that we know we should be doing. So again, it's keeping us stuck in the learning zone. It's keeping us stuck in that, I know this, but my results aren't changing. So knowledge isn't power. We were told for the longest time that knowledge is power. It's not, it's potential. It's potential power. And it's only when we combine knowledge with implementation, with action, that it becomes powerful and it has the power to change our results. Manifestation isn't just about thinking and dreaming and feeling. We have to take action. We have to take action too. Whether that is in the way we think, in the way we feel, in the way we, the embodiment of who we become, and then the physical actions in our business that our business needs us to take. Otherwise, how will anyone get to know us? How will anyone know our story? How will anyone know that we're here to help them? How will anyone know what services we have to offer? How will any clients know that we're the right person for them, right? We have to take actions to get ourselves out there, to be seen, to be heard, and to be understood. So we need to take those actions. So where in your business, where in your manifestation journey, are you not actually applying the manifestation principles? And where in your business are you not actually implementing the strategies, the tasks, the actions that deep down inside you should be doing, but it feels uncomfortable, it feels scary, you feel resistance, right? So we really want to start breaking through that, and you don't have to do it all in one go. You can just start with one action every day. How can I embody this? How can I act? How can I implement it? What is it that I need to do? So the tip I'm going to leave with you today is, next time you're watching a video like this or about anything and you notice that thought saying, I already know this. Yes, I already know this. Or I know this, but why isn't it happening for me? Just ask yourself, how am I embodying this? How is this coming through my thoughts, my feelings, and my actions? And then just stop, pause the video, pause your life just for a few minutes and journal. What could I do to actually integrate this knowledge? What could I do to embody this? What are the actions I'd take? What are the behaviors I'd have? How would I show up? Brainstorm it, and then start taking those actions, because that will absolutely change the game for you. You will embody that version of you, and you will embody the things that you're learning. You will become it. And it only ever feels like effort at the start, as soon as it becomes a habit, in as little as 21 days, but according to different resources, it can be 66 days. Either way, it becomes a subconscious automatic habit. So it's not even long you need to do these things for. Just make it a habit and then let your subconscious take over. The other thing that you can do is find a coach, find a mentor, find someone that can keep you accountable, keep you taking action, keep you implementing what you learn. Someone that can show you your blind spots. so that you don't have to listen to your mind covering it up anymore. And you can actually do the things that you need to do to take your business to the next level, to take your results and income to the next level. I'm so excited for you to do this. I know you can do it. You already have the information. Now all it is making it happen, allowing it to come out, and acting as that version of you that takes bold action regardless of circumstances, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what is going on in your life. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm absolutely thrilled that you've spent this time with me and watched this episode. If you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And also, if you like this content, make sure you subscribe so that you get notified every time I release new videos, which is every single week. And for anyone that has enjoyed this and is ready to watch the next one, and I get the irony of binge watching manifestation videos, so I already spoke about this, maybe pause before you watch the next one, write down your learnings, reflect on it, certainly share it in the comments. Make sure you share in the comments what your ahas are and what steps you're going to take. But for anyone, once you've done that, ready to watch the next video, I have another one which I think you will love. And it is called Stop Talking Shit to Yourself. And it is all about how you can use your inner talk as either your superpower in your business or your biggest success blocker. And we'll be talking about it with law of assumption. So somewhere around this video, you'll be able to click that video and watch that next, but remember to pause and do the work first, or you'll be able to click on it in the description box. So thank you again for joining me. I am so happy to have had you here, and I will see you in the next episode.